What is going on, everybody? It is Fitz and the Skyline back here with another video. Today we're going to be getting into a couple different things. I have to adjust the ride height on this side. I'm going to be taking the front fender liners out and possibly rolling the fenders myself. I'm going to try to fix the hood alignment, maybe rinse the car off, not sure yet, but today is Wednesday. My appointment is next Monday, so I'm trying to get this thing as ready as possible for that appointment as we can be. Let's get right into it. Can see I've already done a number on my fender lining. Thankfully it looks like it's just a bunch of Phillips head screwdrivers, a couple on the top, a couple back there, and then we'll be good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these out and then take the fender liner out. So these tabs way back in here, they have Phillips head screwdriver like tops on them. They just kind of spin in place, so I have no idea what I'm doing with those. So another 10 mil bolt down there, and another 10 mil bolt up front. That's all I got. All right, so as you guys can see, the fender liner is clearly not out. I was gonna take it out, but there's like a lot more stuff up in here than I thought there was. I'm gonna leave this one clip off in the screw out. I bent it up just a little bit, and then I'm either gonna trim this little plastic piece or just let it burn off if that's the case. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and raise the side of the coilovers, and then we'll go from there. That should be plenty high for this side. I am gonna set it down. I'm debating on whether to trim this little piece or not. I don't know. It'll burn off. Fuck it. That should be perfectly fine. Let's turn it on, back it off, and see if we can turn. You guys saw that it turned just fine. This is not the ride height I'm gonna go with. When I take it in, what I'm gonna do is get it to about one finger. So right there, but it's not aligned. And get the front to about one finger. Tell them to adjust it as low as they can with as much front camber needed to fit the wheels. Hopefully get it to one finger, which is like a millimeter, 2 millimeters, I don't know. But anyways, what we're gonna start on before I wash this thing is fixing the hood fitment. So you guys can see there's a big old line right there, and then it looks fine on this side, and it's just really close down here at the end compared to this side. So I'm gonna open it up, adjust the corner bolts a little bit, and hopefully just slide it over a little bit. I loosened those, pulled up on them and away from this corner, so we're gonna shut it and see where we're at. Okay, so that's not any different. Let's just wash this thing. So for this mini detail, we're gonna do the best with what we have. Starting off, I'm just gonna do a basic wash, rinse it, soap it down. Today I'm gonna be using the Chemical Guys Hydro Suds Ceramic. No, this is not sponsored, I just love this stuff. For the wheels, we have diluted Diablo wheel cleaner, and then for wax, we'll get into that stuff after. But first, we're just gonna rinse this thing off, wash it, clean the wheels, go from there. Next, I'm taking the diluted Diablo wheel cleaner, and we're just gonna coat this all the way down. And if you're wondering how much to dilute it, it says it on the original bottle, but I do not remember off the top of my head. This stuff is actually really great. It almost like melts the brake dust and all the other grease that is on this wheel. So if you're looking for a good wheel cleaner, check this stuff out. To clean the wheels, we have these Chemical Guys brushes. If it were up to me, I would have just gotten these on Amazon, but I didn't buy them. Spencer bought them, so hey, I am not gonna complain. But this is what I'm using. This is the big one. All you do here after letting the wheel cleaner sit a little bit is just brush it. It's really not that bad, but I think this is the first time these wheels have ever been cleaned, like ever. I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of the wheels, rinse them off, and we'll move to the car. Now that the wheels are all clean, we're gonna move to the body. Again, using the Hydro Suds ceramic wash. It says to use an ounce for every 3 to 4 gallons. So I'm gonna say that's an ounce. Really have no idea, but that'll work. You guys can use the 2-bucket method. I don't really care at this point because this thing needs a full paint correction anyways. We're just washing it and getting it ready for the alignment. I don't need to teach you guys how to wash a car. Soap on sponge, sponge on car. Go from there, rinse it off. After you have soaped up your car, go ahead and rinse it off. Now we're gonna dry it completely, let air dry a little bit after, and then we're gonna move on to waxing this thing and then hydrocharging it after. Let's do it. The outside is fully dry. Just a quick hint, quick note, whatever you guys want to call it. Something to take your car to the next level clean. Always, always dry off the door jambs. All up in here. Your car will look so much better and you'll feel so much better about it, trust me. And it'll drive so much better too because it's clean. So I'm gonna wipe down the door jambs, move to the paint. For the wax, I know this isn't like an actual paste on wax, but we're gonna be using the Blazing Banana Spray Wax by Chemical Guys. Turn it into a Chemical Guys commercial, but whatever, I didn't pay for it and I love this stuff. Shouldn't have to say this. You're gonna use a clean microfiber. What you're gonna do is focus on one little area, one panel, something small to start. Give it a light mist. You're gonna buff it with one side of the rag, flip it, and then polish it with the other. So I'm gonna go around the whole car, do this, and then I'll show you guys what the hydrocharge is. Let's get it. So I'm still working on the back side of the car. I just wanted to get a couple shots of the body kit because it has been resprayed. It's a lot less shiny, and I want to see if the wax and the hydrocharge really bring it up to speed with the paint, or at least close. So here is what we're working with. So you guys can see it's just very dull compared to the doors and the hood and the trunk. There we go. I'm gonna continue waxing this thing. See you guys in a second. All right, so this is where we're at right now. As you guys can see, there's a lot more reflections on the paint itself. Kit is still lacking. The rest of the car has come together really nicely for just a little spray wax on it. Here is the hydrocharged ceramic coating that I'm gonna be using on the rest of the car. You spray a little bit on the applicator pad, put it on the surface you are applying it to. You let it sit 2 to 3 minutes and then you buff it off. I'm gonna say it's shady enough out here for me to do it right now. I'm not gonna let it sit the full 3 minutes in case the sun is like baking it into the paint. It's gonna be fine regardless. This is what it's meant for. But anyways, I'm gonna go around the whole car applying this stuff and then I'm gonna buff it off. Now, the front has been sitting a little bit longer since I did the back. I'm now going to buff it all off in the same order that I put it on, and then I'll show you guys the finished product. So I just buffed off all of the hydrocharge, and this thing looks absolutely amazing compared to where it was a couple hours ago. Like I said, this thing has sat outside for, man, it sat outside at Mike's house for a couple weeks, and then it just has not been washed since before it was running. So we finally got this thing all cleaned up. I'll do the interior when I get it back and start driving it again. If you guys have any questions about any of the stuff I use in today's video, please let me know. Please feel free down in the comments below. And I have a serious question for you guys. Do I just fix the little rust spots and paint match those parts, or do I fix rust spots and just go ahead and pay to respray the whole car white? So please let me know down in the comments. Go check out the t-shirts and hoodies in the description below. This has been Fitz Miller back here with another video. I was gonna end this video, but I just wanted to show you guys a couple more things. One, this thing in the garage looks like an absolute mirror. And two, what hydrocharge does. So hydrocharge, like I said, it's a ceramic coating. It is specifically for weather protection. So this is just water. And you can see how nicely it beads up on the paint. And that is something you're gonna love if you're gonna be actually driving your car and you want to take care of it. So, all right, so I thought I was done for real with this car after I was washing it. I was like, you know what? I don't know if I like how much these wheels tuck in. Like that's fender to lip, yes. But on this side, I put the 25 mil spacer on it real quick. And I'm wondering, with more camber, can that just suck the top of the wheel in enough for it to be right there? I do not know. What do you guys think? Let me know. I know I've asked you guys to let me know about a lot of stuff, but let me know if you think I should take the spacers with me on Monday. Say, hey, if you can make these front wheels fit with the 25 mil spacer, do it. Great. Max out the coils, max out the camber in the front, call it a day. That would leave room for the 8 mil spacers in the back to just get that lip a little bit closer to the fender. I don't know, something to think about, but I'm really done now. That's it, calling it a day. This has been Fitz Miller and the Skyline back here with another video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.